get. So there are people who travel uncomfortably just for fun. Yeah, this is one of the things which my friend Daniel have been doing.
So let's go and check it out. Taking a bath here in the holy waters.
The guy will go in places for extremely low budget, except to sleep in places where he's uncomfortable meeting new people, and he is okay with that. He posted recently something where he was going to meet other travelers. They were like, if you want to join, anyone is welcome, and we'll be having fun, comedy and everything, and you should come also. And I was like, yeah, why not try it just for one night? And I went there, and the experience wasn't what I was expecting. So what happened? This is first me having a very busy day, running up and down, going here and there, meeting my friends and having some pani puri in the street. Really nice. And at the end of the day, I'm kind of tired. I didn't have enough time to sleep the day before, and I have to go and sleep somewhere where I don't know exactly what's going to happen there. I just have to follow some other travelers and see how it's going to happen. So me and Daniel left Baroda to go actually to the place where it was. In the way, it was really fun. You know, like when you're on a bike, it's fun as long as Google doesn't get you lost. Road. Okay. Isn't this the same road we are coming from? So we somehow got lost with Google first. It would show us some ways which are not really the ways which we wanted to see, and then dogs had to attack Daniel for a certain time. But okay, thank God everything went fine, so we could continue our way, and that's how we continued until we found the place. Now let's fun start. The very first thing which I noticed is that I couldn't see the fun which I was actually expecting. So are you staying here or we go together?
Never travel in any
Are we going back together or here? And I think it's kind of normal. Like, I had so much expectation of that African party where there is music everywhere and barbecue and people dancing and stuff like that, which unfortunately couldn't happen. These are just travelers who want to have some relaxed time and they enjoy nature, which I think it's a thing which is a little bit different from me. I'm not that kind of person who like very uncomfortable things just for the reason that there is nature and I enjoy nature. Oh, it's beautiful, the sky, I can sleep watching the sky. Nah, I don't like that, seriously. I prefer being in a shelter. And sometimes, I don't know, I have that personal thing. I don't know about you, but for me, sometimes I even prefer sleeping in my room rather than even sleeping in a hotel, which looks better than my room just because it looks better. No, I prefer sleeping in my room even if it's not as good looking or fancy as a hotel. I don't know why, but I feel like just I have that so much peace when I'm into my things, into my zone. Feels so much comfortable and nothing can be exchanged in that. Okay, unless maybe you're going to gift me a room in a hotel which I didn't know that it's actually beautiful. Okay, I've never slept also in a very beautiful hotel, like a room in which you sleep and you say automatically, hey, grapes come, and some grapes are coming. Hey, grapes come, like you're sleeping on a bed. Hey, grapes come, and unless you give me a room like that, I'm not sleeping in my room. But I like my room so much. Okay, so we reached the place. There are other travelers. It's kind of interesting. And feel like we took a wrong decision coming here. But people seems interesting. You know, they're all travelers, mostly open-minded guys. And I tried getting some snacks. It's also boring at the same time.
They're organizing this for benefit.
No, I don't care if they're organizing for benefit or for whatever. They have to make it interesting.
It's up to you to make it interesting.
I had also another issue is that there are not a lot of people who I can actually exchange with. I had at least Daniel with me who I could exchange with of how I don't like the place. He was not good with it. Anyways, he's a traveler. I'm not a traveler, so. And then now this is again the most fun part, the food. Okay, the food, obviously, when you're going as a traveler, you don't expect so much fancy food. But at least the food can be something which is kind of level ground zero, which can be adapted to everyone. But the food was typically Gujarati. I don't know if it was Gujarati or what, but it was, I don't know if it was rice mixed with some other sauce. I don't know what was it, but there was papad which was given and also chapati. I ended up taking only chapati and the buttermilk. And I was like, yeah, let's life goes on. But I had at least some mango juice which I bought in the street, so I had to take that and some other snacks which I bought when I was in the place, and I took that and life goes on and on and on and on and on, and it was good. Let's speak about now sleeping. Okay, because like I couldn't attend or watch what was being done there since the things were being done I don't in Hindi or Gujarati. and I don't understand the language, so I had just to do what I had to do, sleep. And this is how I ended up sleeping. But I forgot to bring a blanket because I was expecting it to be hot. Here in Baroda it's hot actually, and it's close to Baroda, so I was expecting it to be also hot that place. I was like,
It's so hot back in Verona.
yeah, here it feels very good. There's no need of bringing a blanket as long as there is a flat surface so I can sleep. I'm okay with that. But it was cold, and you know why? I think, okay, I don't know why, but I think because it's not in the town, there are no cars or pollution or anything. And also the other thing is that there is just a river next to us. So I think the climates would be a little bit much better there. And so it was really cold. So other guys with their blankets and covering themselves were literally sleeping and having the peace of mind. And I was there striving, checking every minute what was the time, watching videos on YouTube and doing anything which could make me at least sleep. But I had to sleep like 20 minutes, wake up, check it's 5:20, then sleep, wake up, check again, oh it's 5:30, so I just slept only 10 minutes, okay, whatever. And until it came in the morning when finally the most beautiful thing came. And what was that beautiful thing? Boat!
They literally expect this to happen like this. Never ever have I ever imagined myself sleeping and waking up going in a boat. But this is happening right now, as you can see.
This was actually the experience which made it worth it. And we had to go in the boat, going around some places and coming back. It was really beautiful, taking some pictures, and at the end of the day, come back home. That's how was my experience traveling with having a night with travelers who are comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I'm not comfortable with being uncomfortable. So I liked the experience of seeing that there are people who are actually comfortable with being uncomfortable and sleeping where it's not their house. But I guess people who knew the language, and I think they had fun. Yeah, even though I didn't have that much fun. But I think those who know the language had fun. I don't think I'm going for something like this again anymore. It's just the once experience and I'm okay. Let Daniel do more of this and travel in most uncomfortable places. I hope I become rich to travel there in my comfort zone, because like for me, with the way I am, if I don't have money, then it means that there is no traveling because I like so much comfort. But for people like that, even with the low budget, they can still travel and enjoy life. So thank you so much for being here. If you want also to travel, there are a lot of ways you can travel. Comfortable, uncomfortable, with money or without money. There are ways you can do it. Thank you so much for being here. Catch you next time.